Well, the bears are crying, as who would have thought Bitcoin would have been testing these resistance levels already and smashing through. It's only the end of August, not even into September, and with each passing week, it's becoming more clear this bull run is back on in proper form. Just like this channel. You know our drill. It's time for Chico Crypto. Yeah, BTC did the unbelievable yesterday and broke a big resistance level, 50K. It's not only big technically, but psychologically too. 50K is a big break, there's no doubt. And in the past, this has warranted big immediate moves immediately after. I think I'm one of the only YouTubers out there who thought Bitcoin would be getting back to these higher levels and this soon. And I think it may get a little hotter by the end of the week or by the turn of next week. Less than a month ago, on July 30th, I posted this video. Bitcoin blast off to 60K to happen in just 30 days. And in that video, I said we possibly could be hitting 60K by September 1st. What? 60K by September 1st? Are you loco, Chico? Yeah, maybe a bit loco, but there's a method behind my madness. Like I said, 50K is a seriously psychological level. It's halfway to 100K, which the popular stock to flow model is saying could be this cycle's peak. Breaking this halfway mark in the past has warranted serious price moves shortly after. Back in February, with the first official break on the 17th, it only took 4 days for the price to get to nearly 60K, up to 57,500 on the 21st. The second time we broke 50K, it came shortly after, as the price was rejected on that first attempt. The second break came March 7th, and by the 14th, in just a week, we had officially reached 60K. So obviously in the past, with a break of 50K, shortly after, the price likes to move and it likes to move quick. Although there is more to my reasoning that 60K BTC could be touched by September 1st, and it's what's been going on recently. Since we dipped from the May Bitcoin peak and dropped below 40K, it took from May 18th to August 4th, 79 days for Bitcoin to break out of the 30K to 40K range. Now, to break the 40K to 50K range, it has only taken from August 4th to as of yesterday, August 23rd. That is just 20 days. So the time it takes to break these 10K ranges is shrinking, contracting. 79 days, 30K to 40K. 20 days, 40K to 50K. Is it possible 50K to 60K only takes 7 days? Well, we will have to wait and see, but I'm not the only one who thinks this could happen. A JC on Twitter at Sats2140 tweeted, "This is bullish. As long as we close above this range, 49.3K to 50K, BTC looks bullish. From 50K to 60K will happen quicker than many predict." And then a Joshua Heacock tweeted a few days ago, "Seems like 50K is the resistance line. It's hit a few times the past couple of days, but hasn't broke. Currently high RSI. I expect a pullback tomorrow, Monday 8/23, then breaking 50K Tuesday. I still see 9/3 as a 60K PT date." And finally, someone has my exact thoughts. A James Hendricks on Twitter tweeted, "60K Bitcoin by September 1st. Let's see if I can do this again." Do you watch my content, James? Now that we've talked about a little Bitcoin hopium, it's time to switch gears to altcoins, starting with the number one alt, Ethereum, and one of the sectors built on top of it. Not DeFi, but NFTs. It was super bullish news for Ethereum yesterday, as it was announced by Visa that they had purchased an NFT, specifically a CryptoPunk number 7610. But it wasn't just a buy from Visa. They also said, "We support the creators, collectors, and artists driving the future of NFT commerce. Learn more about our perspective on NFTs with an attached blog." And they also said, "Curious about NFTs and how to integrate them in your brand strategy? Check out the latest from Visa on evaluating and scaling crypto art with an attached research paper on NFTs and commerce." So Visa now has a detailed blog on NFTs titled NFTs Mark a New Chapter for Digital Commerce. And in the blog it says, how might Visa play a role? Coy Sheffield, head of crypto at Visa, says, in the near term, we want to help brands and businesses better understand NFTs and how they might be harnessed for customer and fan engagement. To that end, we published a paper with observations on today's NFT landscape, as well as actionable guidance on how to evaluate and scale NFT opportunities. That was the research paper mentioned in the tweet, and it's titled NFTs, Engaging Today's Fans in Crypto and Commerce, and it's very detailed, 17 pages on NFT research. But then Coy says back in the blog, looking ahead, we're working on some new concepts and partnerships that support NFT buyers, sellers, and creators. We look forward to sharing more in the months ahead. Visa is working on some new concepts and partnerships within this NFT space. They are going to share those details in the coming months. So, who could have seen that coming? Well, none other than your boy Chicocrypto. March 30th, I posted this video. Visa partners with Ethereum, but also this NFT altcoin. In that video, I dove into Visa settling transactions over its network with USDC, and then dove into Visa's love for NFTs, covering a couple of NFT projects who had some indirect ties to Visa. A tie to Visa through Coinbase, which included Rarible, and then the tokenless Nifty Kit. So could these be the NFT partners Visa was talking about, or could it be someone else? If it's someone else, we need to see what those involved with Visa are talking about recently. And a good place for that is on their Twitters. Remember, Coy Sheffield is head of crypto at Visa, and less than a month ago, Coy retweeted this from FTX Exchange. It was Visa's Q3 earnings call, and they announced they had partnered with the FTX Exchange. Now, if you didn't know, FTX founder and CEO is Sam Bankman-Fried, and he is a very prominent supporter of Solana. He's been on podcasts and shows speaking about his support for it, and even his decentralized exchange Serum is built on top of Solana, one of the first projects announced. So, Coy is retweeting Visa's partnership with FTX. I wonder if another Visa crypto employee is talking about Solana. Well, Raj Parekh is the director of global crypto products at Visa. What did Raj recently tweet on August 16th? NFTs are proving to be a great on-ramp for blockchains like Solana to onboard new users into the ecosystem. Come for the NFTs, stay for the gas efficiency. FTX is a partner of Visa, which is being retweeted by Coy, their crypto lead. And Solana is being tweeted about with high regard from their head of global crypto products, Raj. Is this just a coincidence, or is there something more than meets the eye? So the coins I would keep an eye on are Rarible and Solana, and the platform I'd keep an eye on is Nifty Kit. And that video where I first dove into Visa and NFTs, if you want to check it out, is down in the description, and you can also view it by clicking the tag above. But since NFTs are about as hot as it gets and blockchain gaming, let's finish this episode off with big altcoin news that isn't just my speculation, but the news has dropped. So, Japan's largest airline is called ANA, and it's from the large Japanese conglomerate ANA Group that has many subsidiaries and even a cargo-based operation. And the airline ANA, they like to do big partnerships like Star Wars decorated over their airplanes, and even Pokemon-based ones. Well, they have a new partnership, and it was detailed in this press release titled ANA Holdings and JP Games partner to launch ANA Neo. And the release says, ANA Holdings Inc. has partnered with leading game studio JP Games to launch ANA Neo, an interactive virtual platform that will bring the joy of travel and unique online shopping opportunities to audiences worldwide. Key to the ANA Neo platform is the Sky Whale, where users will be able to travel and access interactive activities and other environments within ANA Neo. It's basically an NFT-based metaverse. And below it says, Skywhale will introduce JP Games' Pegasus World Kit 2 cyberspace service engine, which features blockchain technology, capable of safely processing digital transactions. Pegasus World Kit will make it possible for Skywhale to make strides towards Society 5.0 by integrating reality and cyberspace. Oh, blockchain technology, I wonder who? Well, below it has the partners of this, government-based and national tourism boards like the Austrian National Tourist Office, Destination Canada, Institute for Economic Studies, Hawaii Tourism, and many others. But blockchain, who could be helping with blockchain? Well, they have the corporates listed below, and it's big names Japanese and beyond, including Shopify and TripAdvisor. But the only blockchain-based company involved is Sora Mitsu and the Sora Network. So is it Sora Network helping Japan's hottest new game publisher, JP Games, build the Pegasus World Kit? Well, of course it is. Sora Mitsu Twitter tweeted just that. And then going to JP Games' website, there's Sora listed as a partner, along with Epic Games.
It's happening!
Take a seat!
Get the popcorn out, boys! Get the popcorn out! Oh my god!
So, who has content that's this epic? I don't think anyone else. Cheers, I'll see you next time.